ఓం శ్రీ గురుభ్యో నమః. అందరికీ నమస్కారం. See, in this video, let us examine what is the biggest sin and its effect as told by a master. See, one disciple has asked the master like this: Master, what according to you is the biggest sin? Is there anything which can be called sin if we are taught to accept all and judge no one? See, then the master said like this: My dear, it is a very valid question. The point is, if on the one hand we say that accept everything and accept people as they are, and you do not have the right to judge anybody, then does the notion of a sin or committing a sin still exist? If everything is okay, then where is the notion of sin? See, Fedor Dostoevsky in his book Brothers Karamazov writes, if there is no God, all is permissible. Then we have created the concept of morality, and based on that we have created the idea of sin. That this is a sinful act and this is a divine act. So, basically what we are saying is, if I change my moral compass, my definition of sin will change. So, could there then be an absolute notion of a sin or the very concept of sin? For example, there are 5 workmen working on a rail track and the track is diverging into 2. So, on one track there are 5 and on the other track there is one worker. You are right at the junction where you have access to the lever. From the other side you see an engine is coming and its brakes have failed. So, should you pull the lever? The engine is going currently in the direction of 5 workers. So, it is going to run over 5 workers who are completely unaware, listening to some music and all that. So, or should you not pull the lever and let few people die? So, should you pull the lever and let only one person die and save 5 lives, or should you let all 5 people die? Because why to intentionally direct the engine where it is going to kill one person when that person is just doing his job? So, a moral dilemma. What would you do? And a very healthy 25 years old walks into your clinic. This is the second example I am going to give. And you have 5 patients who are dying. So, one patient needs kidneys, the other needs a liver, the another needs a heart, and the another needs eyes, and so on. So, and you see this handsome young man is very healthy. Would you harvest his organs as a doctor to save those 5 dying patients? See, probably not. But why not? In principle, you are doing exactly the same thing. You are saying, I am saving 5 people. Earlier, you are happy to pull the lever and send that train engine on that one poor worker who was listening to some music at that time, and suddenly the train hits him from back and everything is gone. But here again you are doing exactly the same thing. just the circumstances are different, and once again you are saving 5 lives. So, the notion of sin usually cannot be absolute, and when I talk about sin, this person has said to accept all and judge no one. I am saying forget talking about others' sins. I am least interested in that, said the master. Who is to say everybody is innocent unless proven otherwise? So, how can we possibly say that the other person is committing a sin? We do not know their circumstances, we do not know the context, we do not know what was going on, we do not know their background, we do not know anything. So, to say that the other person has done something wrong, if it is a gross, to say that the other person has done something wrong, it is a gross misunderstanding and misdemeanor. In my view, said the master, it is a sheer ignorance. So, when I talk about sin, I am saying, let us talk about you. What are you up to? When I talk about sin, I talk about me, said the master. Believe it or not, the most strict rules I have ever prescribed to anybody only is me. All the principles I have in my life are for me. I do not mind if others reach their principles. If others do not follow what they promise or do not come through, I really do not mind. It does not change my world, and it does not change my affection for you all. But I do not give myself the same luxury because I have to look myself in the mirror every single day, and on the days I give discourses twice a day, and I want to make sure the person I see in the mirror is a truthful person, said the master. But still, if anybody was to insist and say what is my view, what in my view would be a sin, then I will tell you, because it is my job to answer questions, and I will answer this one also. So, when you ask me, I will say, what is the sin? In my view, covetousness. What does not belong to you, that is the greatest sin in my eyes. And I am not talking about coveting some material object. I am talking about coveting even emotions. Let us say you have not done something and you get the credit for doing it, and you take the credit and revel in it. That is covetousness. You have not earned something and you take it and you tell yourself a story, I have earned it. That is covetousness. See, to eye something that belongs to somebody else is clear cut covetousness, because the very basis of covetousness is deceit. It is all lies. It is conduct, a conduct that is not at all truthful. In my view, the master said, when you covet something, when you take something that does not belong to you, that is a sin. Would you go to hell for it? Absolutely not. But your life is not going to be heaven anyway either. You will suffer because The law of karma is not that you slap somebody and somebody will slap you. That is how we would like to be. But it does not work that way. The law of karma is, if you do something which just inherently is incorrect, you will pay the price one way or other. Whether that price is some disease, some discomfort, could be complete loss of sanity, could be your peace of mind is gone, could be that you have everything and yet you are lonely. The price could be you are just unhappy. That price could be anything and nobody can predict what that price would be. The very basis of covetousness is not just deceit, it is ego. It is ego, said the master. See, in Greece, near Syria, there is a town called Antioch, and there is a river. And one time, the king of that place thought, as the river runs through kingdom, and to have easy crossover to both sides, decided to construct a bridge over the river. So, in the process, huge boulders and rocks that many mules and donkeys brought on their backs, and those rocks were used to build the bridge. So, when that bridge was completed, as you know, we usually write the name of somebody who was associated and labored to construct. So, they wrote the name of the king and credit was given to king. The point here is that before when anything happens, a lot of people have a role to play in making something to happen. It is the truth, not for one person to take the credit. It is covetousness, it is bad and it is a sin and sinful act, my dear. And I think to have that mindfulness, that I must give credit where it is due, concluded the master. So, this is all about the sin and sinful acts. Thank you all.